Jeffrey won the lottery. Oh my god. And it's actually true. He's just been bank transferred millions. He moves into a nice house, he gets a nice car, he gets nice clothes, he gets a nice everything. And what do you think happens? Jeffrey goes bankrupt. You see, Jeffrey wasn't good with money when he was broke. And so his money problems just amplified when he got rich. Adonis.
I'm Chad Man.
There's a bunch of financial videos online, so I'm not going to waste your time and tell you the shit that you've already heard. I'm going to tell you different advice that you've never heard before. Number one, stare at your wall. When was the last time that you took 30 to 60 minutes, you closed off your screens, you did nothing but think? The majority of people don't even think these days. And you know what's interesting? The majority of people are broke. The rich people, the successful people all take dedicated time to think. Imagine any successful person that you look up to. Any businessman, leader, philosopher, some musical genius, some athlete, they all take time to think, to contemplate, to visualize.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
You and I have spent our entire lives in front of the screens. We wake up, we look at a screen. We go through the day, we're looking at screens. At nighttime, we're looking at screens. You don't even know what good ideas you could have because you're constantly numbing and stimulating yourself. If you never allow your brain to think, you will never generate those creative ideas that will actually lead to great wealth. Number two, reading. You're a young man full of potential with your entire life in front of you, and you really disgrace yourself and disrespect yourself when you say like, oh, but I'll just watch some fucking YouTube videos, I'll just play some video games. You do realize when you play video games, you do realize when you watch YouTube videos, you do realize when you watch movies and Netflix and everything, you're investing in other people's business. You're investing in other people's companies. By watching this video, you think you're being productive. There's not that much value in this video. You're making me money by watching this. Congratulations. You're helping your competition win. How about you help yourself? Learning any new skill and getting good at something always starts with education. It's consuming books that will give you the best ROI for your development. And if you specifically want to get rich, the book The Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco is a 10 out of 10. I also have like a 1 hour long video on my second channel where I go over literally every book that's helped me and teach you what I learned from them, so you can kind of watch it and get like a summary of them. Number three, sleeping well. Good sleep will help you beat your competition. Good sleep is kind of like steroids for every other part of your life. Your ability to learn, to work, to focus, to memorize will all be improved by sleep. Your testosterone will go up, your energy will go up. Every good thing that you can imagine in terms of like your body and your brain's processes will be improved when you sleep the right amount. And what do you think the right amount is? If you say 8 hours, I'm gonna slap you, bro. Dumbass. Say this with me. Hours in bed is not the same as hours of sleep.
Hours in bed is not the same as hours of sleep.
You need 8 hours of sleep, not 8 hours of bed, which means you need to allocate 9 to 10 hours to bedtime. You might be sure that you don't have time for that you've only got time for 6 hours of sleep.
Do I have time to go to the loo?
Shut the fuck up. The rest of your day is going to be less productive, even though you've technically got more hours. But it was never more hours of the day that you actually wanted.
I actually want to go to the loo.
Testosterone went down and your dick's not getting hard again. More hours in the day is not really that valuable, bro. It's quality, dumbass. This video is kind of aggressive, bro. Number four. Number four, time management. It's time management that you need if you have any level of respect for yourself. Forget productivity. There's 3 major things that you can do to implement time management in your life. And when you do these things, you'll finally be able to get that work done and stop procrastinating. Number 1, lift the big rocks first. This is a time management practice where you start the day by doing the biggest, most important, hardest task. You wake up and before you even look at your phone once, before you go onto your emails, before you do anything, you lift the big rock first. You eat that ugly, big, fat frog first. That means you do the biggest, hardest task. What is your biggest task? What is your biggest rock? That should start your day. The second time management principle is of batching tasks. For example, let's say you're about to wash your clothes and there's 30 shirts to wash. Would you wash just one at a time, or would you just put as many as possible at the same time because you're going to be doing it anyway? You should apply that same principle of batching things together in your work life. For example, why would I record just one video here? I've set up the lighting, I've set up the green screen behind me, I've worn my uniform. Why would I record one video, turn off the camera, transfer the files over, and then just like sit around for a minute and record another video after that? When you batch tasks, not only do you save the time that it takes to, set things up, and for you, maybe it's like your homework or your assignment, but you also keep that same level of like flow. That flow is worth anywhere from like 30 to 60 minutes of productivity. And the third big time management principle is deep work. Deep work is when you're in that flow state and you don't allow distractions to take you away from what you were doing. You turn off your phone, you keep it on airplane mode, and you focus and you make sure that no one can disrupt you from your deep work. And number 5, the 5th daily habit that will make you rich is meeting new people. Not specifically networking, which is kind of like for businessmen wearing suits cringe. Just making new friends who are productive and successful, because you are the average of the people that you spend time with. And if the people you spend time with are broke, unsuccessful, lazy, procrastinators, you're gonna be just like that. Meeting new people, making friends seems like such a big concept and you're not sure how to go about it. It all starts with your social skills. I made a full class on social skills that you can watch for free with the Skillshare free trial. I'll have it linked at the top of the description. Go there now. Share this video with a broke friend who might need it. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.